Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to episode 23 of Crystalline Rays. We are going to be talking about Valentine's Day and, just a couple of my favorite self care tips that I'd like to share with you. I feel like self-care really never goes out of style, and this might be a shorter episode, but I felt like that was okay. So before we get started, we are going to light our smudge pot. That's what we do. So I just want to invite you to take some deep breaths, and as the sage burns in the smudge pot. If you're watching the video, you can see here I'm holding my little shell up, and we're just letting that flame kind of go down so it can start smoking. Here we go. All right, so just take some deep breaths and welcome the cleansing smoke into your space, into your heart, into all of your chakras, and allow it to shift and uplift and clear the vibe of the space and your heart. Allow all density to be released. Sharing some of this beautiful smoke with you, and cleansing and clearing my space as well. I hope you all are doing wonderful on this beautiful Monday morning. All right. So, are you ready to talk about self-care? Self-care is the act of taking an active role in sustaining and maintaining one's own health and well-being. And this covers mind, body, and soul. Acts of self-care include both the little and the big things that you do to take good care of you. These can be defined as your typical activities of daily living, such as making a healthy meal for yourself, going for a walk in the park, or including simple things like meditation into your daily life. They could also be the things we do to go the extra mile for ourselves, like scheduling a pedicure, a night out with good friends, or maybe even going on vacation to a place we have always wanted to visit. With Valentine's Day approaching, I wanted to again touch on a few simple ideas for implementing self-care and love into your daily life. And not just Valentine's Day. I feel like these things are absolutely appropriate for your day-to-day life. So, here is my first favorite thing to do. Treat yourself to a warm aura cleansing bath or a foot soak if you're not a bath person. So, one of my favorite recipes for this aura cleansing bath is 1 cup of baking soda, 1 cup of sea salt, and then I like to add a couple of drops of lavender essential oil. And sometimes I like to add the dried lavender flowers in as well. I'm going to leave the lavender piece as optional for you, as sometimes people may be allergic to lavender, maybe you don't like the smell of lavender, whatever that might be. But the baking soda and the sea salt are wonderful for your skin. I recommend soaking in a nice warm bath for about 15 minutes at least. This incredible bath blend will leave you feeling renewed and refreshed, and your skin is really going to love it too. This literally cleanses your auric field. It feels so, so good. If you're not a soak in the tub kind of a person, or maybe you don't have a bathtub, some people don't have bathtubs. I also recommend this blend as a foot soak blend. It's really good for just grounding and purifying and taking off all of that heaviness that we can be carrying in our auric field. So if you are making your foot soak blend, I recommend a quarter cup of baking soda and a quarter cup of sea salt. And then if you wanted to add the drops of lavender in, 1 to 2 drops of lavender in there, or you can use um, a little bit of lavender flowers if you so choose. Now, what's interesting is lavender vibrates to the violet ray of light, which allows us to clear density. It is the frequency of peace and forgiveness and clearing of old programs, and it is just incredibly wonderful. Um, Another tip I will throw out there is if you don't want to do a bath or a foot soak and you're still looking for an aura cleanse, you could put a drop of the lavender essential oil on your hands, rub it together, and just smooth out your auric field. And one more thing I want to share, and I don't have a piece of selenite in front of me, so I can't show you, but that's one of my favorite crystals to have around. And it is something I like to smudge a couple times a day, and then I will take a piece of selenite and just smooth the auric field with that. So it feels incredible. Just some helpful tips and tricks. If you are into that, I recommend trying it out. I would love to hear what you think. All right, number 2 on my self-care list is writing yourself a love letter. Have you ever thought to write yourself a love letter? Because I highly, highly recommend it. I am a person who I love to write love letters and words of affection, and I also write myself love letters and words of affection. It can be as simple as writing yourself a yellow sticky note, sticking it on your bathroom mirror or on your computer or in your office, however you want to do that. Just a simple I love you. Or you can take yourself, excuse me, you could take some time to offer yourself a to me, from me love letter chock full of all of the amazing things that you love about you. Um, be sure to include notes of encouragement, heartfelt messages for the special qualities that make you your unique self, and gratitude for your amazing vessel, your physical body, that is, that embraces and houses your soul. You are so special, and you're unique, and you have a beautiful place in our world. And I want you to take some time to celebrate you. I would totally go ahead and get out the prettiest piece of stationery you can find at your house. Maybe even a beautiful little note card or something like that, where you can go buy yourself some stationery to do this. And you could write yourself a love letter for Valentine's Day. You could even, maybe it's been a while. If you are a personal love letter writer, maybe you want to update your love letter, because this is definitely a practice I recommend offering to unique you all times of the year. I also recommend visiting this note often. Anytime you need a little encouragement to boost your day, or when you need to be reminded of just how special you are. I know I have a whole bunch of cards in a very special place from my husband. I also have a box of cards to me, and it is It's definitely nothing egotistical, but sometimes you just need to offer yourself a little bit of love, right? All right. Number 3 on my favorite self-care tips and tricks, make yourself dinner and infuse it with love. Everything tastes better when it's made with love. I don't care who you are, you can totally tell when something is made without that very special ingredient that we call love. When you make yourself your favorite dinner, do you remember to stir in a little love? It's just a really simple practice that you can easily implement into your daily life, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even a little snack. If it's a recipe you are creating, simply stir or mix in the intention of infusing your dish with a little love. And this can be connecting with that thought, pulling it into your heart space, allowing that feeling, that thought, that emotion to flow down into your hands, through the spoon or your mixing utensil, and just imagine filling your entire dish that you are creating with love. Something else you could do to offer infusion of love into your food, again, the same practice or idea of connecting with that thought, that intention. If you are a visual person, the color for unconditional love is a rose colored pink. So you can pull this in from your crown chakra all the way down into your heart chakra. Let this flow down into your shoulders, into your hands. Hold your hands above the dish and just imagine filling that dish with love, or activating it with love might even be a better term for it. It's a really cool practice. You can really shift your life by doing something as simple as infusing your food, or you know, it doesn't even have to be making dinner. It can be things like doing your dishes or folding your laundry. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. We'll cover that some other time, but definitely always infuse your food with love. Just like we can say prayers or well wishes or good intentions for our food. Maybe you're making somebody, a dish like soup if they're not feeling well and you're infusing those well wishes. You can infuse anything with love. So, okay, guys, that's probably my favoriteest one ever. And it's so easy. Number 4 on my favorite practices for self-care is to treat yourself to one of my beautiful guided meditations. So often in life, we find ourselves busy with work and home life, and we can quickly forget to give ourselves a moment in time to just be present and just be. Give yourself the gift of quiet time and space and treat yourself to the gift of a guided meditation experiences. Um, I have a few that I want to share with you that are available to find on my website that I think you might love. So, here I'm going to pop this up. If you're watching the video, you can see holistichealingtherapeutics.com is my website. If you are listening to the audio version of this episode, check the show notes. Even if you're watching the video, I'm going to have show notes. I will have links to all of these if you would like to visit and check out these meditations. So the first one, the Muladhara Chakra Meditation Experience. It's awesome. I love it. I have shared it time and time again. It's incredible. It's a 20-minute guided meditation. You will be guided to connect with your root chakra and accesses rays of colorful light from the quantum realm to activate and offer healing support to your root chakra, and to create a pathway to heal, shift, grow, and manifest health, wellness, success, and happiness, and all of your hopes, dreams, and goals into your life for your highest good. Definitely check that one out. It's wonderful. I have received oodles and oodles of feedback from this one. The DNA healing meditation experience. This one is a 15-minute guided meditation. And in this meditation, you will be guided to connect with and access rays of colorful light from the quantum realm to activate and offer healing support to your DNA. Your DNA is the very foundational structure that makes up you. To create a pathway to heal, shift, and grow and manifest health, wellness, success, and happiness into your life. And then, this is something we've talked about and done together throughout the few episodes of this show. I was going to say throughout many episodes of this show, but we have 23 episodes of this show. So we have done the Crystalline Ray Activation Meditation Experience. Guys, I'm tripping on my tongue. I know I say that every episode, but oh my goodness sakes. So this is the one where we connect with the colorful rays to create personal sacred space, strengthen our connection so that we can connect with our guides and receive messages very clearly. It also it liberates you from density, old programs, and karmic patterns. So that is a quick, simple 10-minute meditation that you can incorporate into your morning practices or your evening practices or your afternoon or any time of the day practices. It's just something quick and simple to add into your day. The next one I want to recommend, we actually had an episode on this, and again, I received a ton of awesome feedback from listeners and people who have downloaded the Mary Magdalene meditation experience. And this guided meditation leads you on an incredible journey to connect with Third Ray Ascended Master Mary Magdalene to welcome vibrational frequencies of unconditional love, compassion, and empowerment into your heart. She is just a really beautiful energy full of love and compassion and empowerment. I know that sounds a little cheesy, but she really is. And those, I think, are the perfect describing words for Mary Magdalene. So that is a free download on my website. So make sure you go check it out. And then just one more piece I want to share with you. I also have the 7-day meditation challenge. A lot of people really like that. It is 7 different meditations, just quick, simple, about 10 minutes that you could do every day of the week. And then you can continue on after that if you like them. Just something neat. That is also free. All 7 of those are free. So go check them out, guys. They're wonderful. Okay. Now it is time for us to draw an oracle card. And I usually have the music oracle cards. Today I have Archangel oracle cards from Diana Cooper. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, and you can either ask a question or tune in to connect with your guides, your spiritual team, to see what message you need to receive today. And I'm just going to take a second to shuffle here. I haven't shuffled these cards yet. They're brand new. I've opened them. I've cleansed them. I have not shuffled them yet. So we'll see what we get. Are you ready? Okay. Archangel Raziel, seek and you will find. be a wise one. This card tells me to keep your heart open and seek out curiosities that you may have. It might be a good time to open a book or open your heart to a new practice. And, even perhaps for implementing unconditional love into your life, if that is what you seek, self-care practices will also lead you on the pathway to love. You are raising your vibration to that level, and the universe is going to meet you and assist in creating a pathway for you to connect with that. So, what a beautiful, beautiful card to receive. That was just a really short episode. I hope you guys have a beautiful Valentine's Day. I know it's tomorrow, but but that's okay, right? So, to learn more about me and the incredible work that I do and offer, please visit holistichealingtherapeutics.com. I would love to hear what you think about this show, and if you have any suggestions on topics you would like me to cover, maybe you have some good questions for me about the work that I do, drop your review and your podcast player. Also, please feel free to reach out to me with any special requests you have for the show, and I will definitely look into honoring those for you. Another free and easy way to support this podcast is to share it out with your friends. So you can hit the share button, share it out. You may never know who might like to hear some of these tips and tricks I shared with you today. Also, hit the like and subscribe button on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, please hit the love button, tag a friend, and share it out. All right, guys, until next week, may you be blessed with infinite possibilities and opportunities. We'll see you next time.